It is Wednesday. It's time for the Imperfect Action live stream. That's only one thing Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. can mean. And I guess I already started this off a little imperfectly, kind of hit the wrong buttons in the wrong sequence, but hey, that's how I roll. I do things imperfectly and I learn from those imperfect actions. You too can learn from doing some imperfect actions. You've got to take action. That's what's important. When you have a dream, when you have vision, you've got to take some action. Some people will say, I want to do that. I really want to take that action. I want to do something, but I'm stuck in a rut right now. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in a rut. And let me tell you something about being stuck in a rut. The only difference between a rut and a grave is its depth and its dimensions. So think about that. You spend too much time in that rut, you know what next? You spend too much time in that rut, you start to embrace regret. And regret is never a place you want to be because if you hang with regret too much, that can very can lead to shame. You don't want to be there. You want to take some action with what you want to do. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope your Wednesday's fantastic. I hope this week is going fantastic for you. We all need hope in life. I think hope is powerful. But if all you're doing is hoping that your dreams come to true, you don't have a dream. You just have a wish. And when you have a wish, you know what? You might as well get Jiminy Cricket to come alongside you and sing, when you wish upon a star. Hope and action go hand in hand. The Bible tells us faith and works go hand in hand. Hope and action go hand in hand. If you have hope, you need to act on it. And that's what's important. Don't wait for the perfect time to act, just act. Embrace the idea of what action is about. So, something I want you to consider today is that all things are created twice. I want you to think about that. All things are created twice. Everything you see, everything you have done has been created twice. Somebody had to think about it. Somebody had to have a vision of it. Somebody had to dream it. That was the first action. They conceptualized what that dream was about. They conceptualized what it is they wanted. They brought clarity to that dream. Once they had clarity, they took action. That's when second creation starts to happen, is when action happens. When you start acting on that dream, that's when that second creation becomes reality. That's when you start seeing the fruit of your labor. That's when you start embracing the idea that you have the opportunity to make the most of who you are by taking that dream, getting clarity around it, and stepping into that space. It's one thing to say, I have a dream, and we all have dreams. But what's important for you to really embrace it is to get clarity around what it is. I'm sure I've shared with you before that Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. He didn't say I have a plan. When you think about plans, you think about endless corporate meetings where it's just death by PowerPoint. No, he said, I have a dream. Why did he say I have a dream? Because dreams inspire. He had clarity around what his dream was. That clarity that he had inspired millions of people to take action into his dream. Think about that. It was his dream that he enunciated, that he brought clarity to through words, written word, and he spoke it. He brought clarity to that and it inspired people. And you know what? You can do the same. When you are clear about what it is you want, when you have clarity around that, people are attracted to that. Tribe will find you. You become the leader you want to become. And we're all leaders in some way, shape, fashion, or form. Even if we're leading ourselves, we're still a leader. Every day is an opportunity for us to be a leader, and you have to have somebody following you. If nobody's following you, then I guess you're just out for a Sunday stroll. But being a leader and you're clear on the direction you want to go, that's what people are inspired by. That's what people will gravitate to, is that clarity that you bring to the dream that you want. Now, you may think your dream is just, it's too big. I can never do this. It's so big. You know what? Here's one thing I say about your dream. If they don't scare you, then they aren't big enough. Make them bigger. Make your dream so big that it scares you, that if it became reality, you would be scared. That's the perfect dream for you to have. Let it scare you. And don't be overwhelmed by the task of trying to make that your reality. You have to do it what I call 1% at a time. I'm sure you've heard you can eat an elephant. You just got to do it one bite at a time. When you have this big, scary dream, it can become your reality when you do it 1% at a time each day. Take that 1% attitude of embracing that dream, that 1% attitude of making yourself better by 1% today than you were yesterday. Take time at the end of each day to assess your day, assess what your wins were, assess those things that maybe were a failure. And there's nothing wrong with failure. Failure is our greatest learning opportunity when we embrace it. We can learn more about ourselves in times of failure than in our times of success. And if all you want to do is chase success, that's a never ending race because every time you're about ready to cross the finish line in the race for success, somebody moves it on you. So take that 1% improvement you do stepping into the significance that your dream not only has on you, but those who that dream will serve. And that's what's important about your dream. That's why it's important for you to get out of your rut because your dream not only serves you, it's there to serve somebody else. Who does your dream serve? Who can be impacted by you living that vision, that dream that you have by taking that 1% action each and every day to make yourself 1% better today than you were yesterday. And as you go down this journey, go down this path of 1% improvement each day, things start to happen. You start to exponentially see the growth in your life. Document what it is you're going through. One thing that I think is powerful is just start writing out I am statements about yourself each and every day. Just spend time, a certain amount of time, whenever that may be, to just write down those I am statements about yourself because they're affirming to who you are. They're affirming to that 6-inch space between your ears where our greatest battlefield happens. That's where it's at. We have to conquer that space in there, that 6-inch space, to be that person we want to be. And there's something powerful physically taking a pen and a piece of paper and writing something down. There's just the power in words. And when you use words of affirmation about yourself, and I'm not saying being Pollyanna, but words of affirmation of who you are and whose you are as you create that vision of what you want. Speak your future into truth. That's what those I am statements do. They speak your future to truth. And you have to embrace that truth of who you're becoming. And that's what these I am statements do. And continue to do it. I challenge you to do it for 21 days. Do this for 21 days. Just spend time writing out I am statements. And don't keep writing the same I am statements every day. Broaden them. Think of something new. Create a new statement about yourself, a new I am statement. Create multiple statements each day. At the end of those 21 days, go back and read those I am statements that you've written about yourself for the last 21 days and tell me the impact it's going to have on you. I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to do it. And after 21 days, reach out to me and let me know the impact it's having on you. And I would love the opportunity to have that conversation with you. So jump on my calendar. I would love that opportunity for you to get out of that rut. See you get out of that rut. And let's have that conversation because it's time for you to take that step of imperfect action. And that's what 1% improvement each day does. You do it in a way that you're just taking the action. You don't think about it, you just act. Don't spend so much time worrying about what's going to happen. Yesterday's over. So why do we fret and worry so much about yesterday? Nothing we can do about it. We can't change it. All we can do is learn from it. Don't hang on to the garbage of yesterday. Thursday night, an important night around here we live because that's the night we got to get garbage out because they're here first thing Friday morning to pick up our garbage. The garbage men are. And take my garbage out. Never once Have I spent Thursday night sitting out there guarding my garbage, making sure nobody else takes it? But that's what we do with our past. We hang on to it like for whatever reason, our past failings, like it's some kind of badge of honor. We create an identity around that. Why? Why do we hang on to the garbage of our past? Let it go. You can't change it, but you can learn from it. And that's what's important. Tomorrow's not here yet. Why do we worry about so much about tomorrow? We can't worry about something that's not even here yet. We spend too much time, doing things, listening to the news. Quit listening to the news. All they want to do is get you worried and get you frantic and get you concerned about what's going to happen tomorrow. All you have is this thing called today. And there's no guarantee you're even going to make it to tomorrow. It won't mean to be so morbid, but there's no guarantee you've got it tomorrow. But you who do have today. And today have a multitude of opportunities within it you to embrace. Are you taking imperfect action to embrace each and every one of those opportunities that come your way every day? And they're there. They're there when you are looking for them. They're there when you're mindful about the opportunity that exists. They are there for you to embrace. They are there for you to take that 1% action and do something when that opportunity is before you. And go out and seek those opportunities. Go out and actively